God wants to tell you this. The Lord is near to all who call on him. He will hear their cry and save them. All who call on him. Not certain people, not the ones who say the right words, who know the right code words. All who call on him. But let's be real, some days I don't feel like God is near. But just because God is silent doesn't mean God is absent. Nobody shouts when they're right next to you. Like, hey, can you? And just like a teacher doesn't talk during the test, God may be silent, but he's still present. Look at the story of the disciples when they were in the middle of a storm. The boat was rocking, the waves were crashing, the wind was winding, and meanwhile Jesus was sleeping. He was out like a light, catching Z's. What did the disciples do? They called on Jesus. They started freaking out. They were like, Jesus, what are you doing? Sleeping in the storm? We need you, bruh. And Jesus was like, say no more. Peace, be still. And he calmed the storm. Notice the storm didn't wake Jesus up. The disciples did. It wasn't the wind or the waves. It was their voice. And it still is today. When you call on Jesus, he will answer you. He will show up and he will calm your storm. And the disciples didn't call on Jesus with some fancy prayer like, oh Lord, if you graciously intervene in this moment, we will humbly submit ourselves to you. No. They said, Jesus, don't you care about us? We about to drown, bruh. Because God wants to meet you right where you're at. He can't meet you somewhere you're pretending to be. Look at when Peter was walking on water and then he started to sink because he took his focus off of Jesus. But when Peter called out, Lord, save me, Jesus didn't shame him. He reached his hand out, grabbed him, and picked him back up. God is a good father, and good fathers don't walk away when their kids fall. They help them get back up. Can I get an A? Man.